What's up, guys? Glad you guys could stop in. We'll take a little bit of time. We'll look at some charts, and then we'll bullshit in the chat. See what's going on. So what's up, Harry? Hope you can make it, but I think it'll be over by the time you land. So I see you guys are talking about the Discord group was on fire last night. Awesome community, man. What's up, Fritz? Smizzle Beats. Did we just change momentum? That's a hell of a nice looking candle. We have to see how it closes today to see what happens, but looking pretty damn good so far. But if you notice, we are getting resistance right at the 55 EMA there. See what happens. I think it's there's a good possibility we could get above that. If you guys were watching my video this morning, I had a target in there at the bottom of this channel, which is right around the 10,600, right in that range. Still looks like we could be headed there. And if we get back inside this channel and test it for support, you know, then my next target's going to be up in the 11,300 range, 11,200, 300, somewhere in there. We'll see what happens if we get rejection here or not. What's up, Smart Hemp? Thanks, Sparky. Appreciate it, man. Went to Walmart and back, sat down in BTC, hit the pump. That's how it usually goes, man. Uh-oh. The Katina in here. She's mad because she got kicked out of chat. Let's get rid of her real quick. Make sure I get rid of. Do I have any wrenches in here? Strong Bullwick on the daily. Man, haters are even starting to come in the chat. What's up, haters? Much love to you. Alrighty. These people crack me up, man. I'll just let them ride. Screw it. Anyways, that's what I'm looking at with that. Litecoin looks like, I don't know where to put this line for sure here, but looks like it's got a, I had my target this morning at 82.44. Definitely looks like we are, this looks a lot like we have a head and shoulders forming here. It's got quite a lean to it, but it still looks pretty good. Depending on where I put this line, but the breakout was right about there. My target for that, I had the target this morning set at 82.44. I'm going to raise it a little bit, about 83.45. Looks like Litecoin might be headed to that area if we can break this range. Could be, we could put it like this too. But let's see how it happens. If that's the line, it's going to be around a line up right about with that 200 EMA there, around the 84.22 range. Mad because they're getting money and you not. Damn, there she is again. I could get money. I could rip people off if I wanted. Wouldn't mind ripping you off. The gold comparison has been invalidated? No, it hasn't. Anyways, get rid of her. She's so pissed. That's funny. Bam, gone. Sorry, Katina, she's out. Anyways, so how's everyone doing? Everybody have a decent day today? I like that line down here better. I'm gonna remove that again, guys. Go right back down to the 8366 range or 8350 range. Hold on, I'm gonna make another moderator here. The damn chat would quit moving. Screw it. I can't even do it. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta get this screen on this computer. It's all freaking blown up. Hold on, I have to start this. All right, there we go. Right brain moderator. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about this. Hold on one freaking second here. Let me get this out of the way real quick so I can see what I'm doing. One second, guys. Sorry about the all right, chat's moving too damn fast. Anyways, all right. So anyways, what's everybody thinking here? I wouldn't get too excited till we break some of these resistance, but like I said, if you guys been watching the channel, you know, as long as I'm in this green area, I am macro bullish as hell. The only way I wouldn't be if we broke down out of this flag. I know people are calling it a symmetrical triangle. I'm still looking at it as a bull flag. Discuss the news and do it loud, Savvy. We all heard it. Just throw down your opinion. What news you want to hear about? I don't believe the news. I think it's all a bunch of bullshit. That's how I feel about the real news too. I do want to take a look at gold though. First, we'll take a look at the gold Bitcoin comparison. It's still looking beautiful. But gold, I said, if we close this daily above 1525, I do believe, you know, I'm gonna take that back and I'm gonna make it to the weekly. If we close that weekly above this rising wedge here, I do believe it's the beginning of a recession. I know a lot of people say it's too early to call, whatnot. It's only my opinion. I do believe that the recession's beginning. If we close this weekly above 1525 on gold, big money's pouring in gold, guys. It's definitely a sign. Stephen Hub says 85.14 Savvy target will probably be realized within the next week. Yeah, looking at there, it's possible, man. It's definitely possible, but I don't know. I have this thick white line here that I have as my trend change line could definitely hold. But we'll see. If that does break, then yeah, we're looking at the 8,500 range. Lars Silla, Savvy, do you have some gold? No, I do not have any gold. I don't trust gold either because they can say they have more than they have. I mean, I have some physical gold, but not, I mean, I don't accumulate a shitload of gold, no. Guns, what about just hold whatever I have? What do you think will happen in the next 2 years? You know, all predictions. What's your opinion? I think Bitcoin is a good hold, especially if you're holding it long term. You know, that's another thing I wanted to discuss. If you guys are putting money in that you can't afford to just leave it sit there in your hold bag, just I don't know why you do that. I mean, that's what makes everybody so paranoid and schizophrenic when the damn 4-hour chart is moving, or 1 hour, and everybody gets all paranoid. When you zoom out and look at the big picture, guys, it is not that scary at all. Actually pretty damn good looking. Ace One, thanks for the tip, man. Recession is here. The Federal Reserve is toast. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the Dow earlier. If you look at it, we've got some bearish divergence here. This is in the monthly, guys. But yeah, you can see it right there. We got some bearish divergence. It is looking pretty ugly for the Dow Jones. Steve Hubb said buy the dip, dollar cost average, and hold for 1 to 2 years at least. You know, we were talking about that in the Discord a little while ago. I do believe, you know, if you believe in Bitcoin, I don't think that there is any reason to sell it if you truly believe in it, which I do. If it does what it's supposed to, we'll be doing pretty damn good holding that shit for years. And eventually it'll be like gold, you know, and then, you know, Litecoin could be our, you know, spendable currency. You know, we're definitely going to have some other currency. It's going to be spendable, but Bitcoin's going to be a hell of a store of value, in my opinion. I know people are counting on Lightning Network and all that to spend actual Bitcoin, but I truly don't believe that it's going to be your daily currency. Federal Reserve is a hoax since 1971, said Fritz Lang. Yeah, ever since they, you know, the shit with the gold standard. Not in wrong with the dip. Buy that dip and live long. Mr. Anderson, do you think LTC will hit 100 again anytime soon, or will it be mirrored in altcoin hell for a while? Yeah, I think Litecoin's fine. I think it'll do fine. I think it'll regain. I see a lot of people calling some super low shit right now. I see some Elliott Wave guys calling for $38 Bitcoin, which would be back down towards this range here. Don't see that happening at all, guys. Like I've been talking about, my absolute low for Litecoin is around that 62, and it's actually going to move up as this trend line moves up. If that breaks, you know, then I'm wrong. Then we're looking at some lower lows. But until this yellow trend line breaks, I'm still bullish as hell. And with Bitcoin, same thing. I have this yellow trend line down here, which I don't believe we're going to hit, but this is my bullish line here. If that was to get broken, then I may change my view on it. But other than that, I am hella bullish. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit and talk to you guys a little bit. Everyone says altcoins are dead. That's why the alt season will start now. I don't know that it's going to start now. And I don't think the alt season is going to be anything like the last one. John, 3% of Bitcoin wallets contains 80% of Bitcoins. And Chinese own most hash. Asia, the next empire, and US in the down. I don't know about all that. I don't think 3% own 80%. But I could be wrong. I've seen people talk about it, and I hear different numbers all the time. I guess I should probably do some research on that. But either way, you know, I think eventually it'll be spread out amongst a lot more people. Even if it isn't, if you're holding some, you're doing pretty damn well in the next few years, I believe. Dean H, do you play poker? You look like a dude that would play poker. Yes, I do. I actually got a buddy that has poker tournaments every other week. There's actually 2 of them. One has every week there's a poker tournament. I haven't been playing lately. I don't really have time. But yeah, I do like poker. Right brain. Bitcoin tends to be very contrarian. It tends to go against what people expect. Yes, it does. That's why people hated me and were calling me a bullshitter all the way up when I kept calling higher highs. Lovely to see, Mr. Magic said, lovely to see 5,000 reasons by YouTubers why the Bitcoin drop. I know, it's all the time, man. Ridiculous. Playing poker when you buy crypto, said 1911 Falcon. You're playing crypto or playing poker when you buy altcoins, I believe, especially the small cap, the pipe dream promising coins. Sparky, do you bet your Bitcoin in poker? Hell no, I don't. My hold stash, I hold, period. You know, my trading account, I keep a certain amount in there that I trade with, but I do not risk losing my coins. I would never short Bitcoin either with my actual Bitcoin. Orleans said, I do think Bitcoin will wick to 11.8, then go back down again. Yeah, it's possible. Definitely possible. That would be, actually, that'd be a little bit lower. I don't see it wicking to 11.8, maybe 11.4 or so, somewhere in that range. If it breaks out of there, then we're looking at 12.2, somewhere in there. But as of right now, guys, like I said, let's see how this goes. We're getting resistance on the daily, still at that 55 EMA. Does look like it wants to break, though. Our volume's actually looking pretty good on the daily. We're getting a nice volume spike here. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good, guys. We could even possibly continue up from here all the way to test the top of this bull flag, you know, within the next couple days. Maybe this weekend. $19.11 Falcon all in. Texas Adveman BTC dropped due to the Ponzi scheme. Where do I long in for complaints about losing money? Oh god. Every time there's a drop, there's always some freaking reason somebody says. I have theories about that, and I don't, you know, it's just theories, but you know, half of them big drops, I believe it's just the big boys putting the fear into people so they sell, so the big money, the smart money can keep buying in without shooting the price up until they're satisfied with what their accumulation is, and then they'll let this bitch roll. What's up, Boston? Mr. Anderson, with the current trajectory, wouldn't you say it's highly unlikely we hit 46,000 by the end of the year? No, I wouldn't. I do believe we're still headed towards 46,000 by the end of the year. And if you just look at this spike we had here, I think we're going to dwarf that one. I honestly do. Yeah, just look at this. I mean, that tells you right there what I believe we're looking at here. And yeah, I still believe we could shoot the hell up there before the end of this year. Dave Marchioni, sorry if I mispronounced your name, man, but he said from here 1 million or bust. If it's 3%, Todd Rare said if it's 3%, they keep giving us more every time they dip. Hey Savvy, are you buying more Litecoin right now, or would you say now is a good time to buy? Yeah, I don't give, you know, I don't give signals, tell people when to buy. If I was buying anymore, I would buy some right now, but I'm actually buying Bitcoin. I mean, that's That's what I'm doing. I'm pretty happy with my hodl position in Litecoin, where it's at right now, and now I'm focusing strictly on Bitcoin for stacking up. This bull run that we had could be a bull trap. It is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I think it's highly unlikely that this whole run has been a bull trap. I mean, it's a pretty badass run if you ask me. Where's FOMO Joe when we need him? I suggest you watch Alessio Restagno video. Right, because he's talking about the ABC bullshit theory. That's, you know, that's how I started trading with Elliott Wave. I don't like Elliott Wave. I know the Elliott Wave theory, and I do not think this is a ABC. That's ridiculous. This actually hits 46K. Savvy for president. Could this be a dead cat to about 10.8? Yeah, it could be. You know, like I said, it looks pretty damn strong as of right now, but yeah, we could get up to, you know, 10.9. We could get all the way up to this and then come back down towards this 85, but until we cross this white trend line here, I'm not. I believe it's going to hold. Yeah, I do believe this is a bull flag. Like I said, I know people are drawing in something. I don't know, something like this. Everybody's starting to copy off each other now with that or something. I don't know what the hell they're drawing, but it doesn't make sense. This is definitely a bull flag in my opinion, and it's a big ass bull flag. Major accumulation going on here. The CME gap fill theory real? I mean, it's real in some people's minds, but does it have to fill? Fuck no, it don't have to fill. Don't forget to hit the likes, guys, and check out the affiliate links down below. That helps support the channel and helps me continue to give you free content. Definitely check it out if you can use any of them. That's awesome. If not, that is okay too. Circle Boy is probably doing great right now. I can't stand it. That guy's like 12 years old, man. And I've showed you guys before, you can draw circles anywhere. When you're looking at something going up and down and sideways and you draw circles, it's going to touch in spots. That's what happens. What made you switch from stocks to crypto market? I used to play in penny stocks, and actually the volatility was dying down. It was getting kind of boring, and I belonged to a bunch of chat groups in there. I started asking around, you know, what everybody's doing, because the penny stocks were sucking ass, and everybody started talking about crypto and said a lot of people had moved over to crypto. So that's what got me to check it out. I heard about Bitcoin in like 2008. And it's a funny story. Me and a friend of mine, he's the one that was telling me about it, and we were looking it up. It was 2008 or 2009. It was when it was brand new. But we couldn't figure out how to get it. I was looking it up on E-Trade, and damn, it's raining like hell out here. But I was looking it up on E-Trade and different sites, trying to figure out how to buy it. Couldn't figure out how to buy it, and totally forgot about it. Didn't care about it up until 2017, the beginning of 2017. What's up, Joe and Jim? How you guys doing, man? Big Dog, what's up, man? You can get a shirt like that straight from the wife. You got the email, it's in the chat. Webpage coming soon. I quit bugging her about it. She's working on it. When it gets released, you guys will know. There is a link to her website in the Savvy affiliate link room in the Discord. Her site's up. You click it, you can put your email in there, and when she goes live, it will let you know. Otherwise, you can just email her for t-shirts till then. Bobby Crypto said the penny stocks during the com bubble was like crypto. Yeah, I heard it was crazy. I wasn't in it, obviously, back then. I was still young and partying. Mr. Magic, do you see an indicator too that nobody else sees? I don't believe in indicators, honestly. Like I said, all I really use is my RSI, trend line, support, resistance, little bit of Fibonacci, and that's about it. And my EMAs, I love my EMAs. Matter of fact, let's take a look at them. Going to the 1 hour. See what they're looking like. Those of you that watch know that I watch my EMAs, and as you can see, my 8, 13, and 21 all crossed here. If they cross the 55 up here, that will be bullish as shit. See if they crossed over in the 15-minute. In the 15-minute, they have crossed. Everything's looking pretty bullish there, guys. We might have a damn good close today. But again, let's wait and see what happens. This looks a little bit better in this. There we go. This, I might have to move that target here. Yeah, right around the 10,850. That's where it looks like we might be headed if this plays out. Put that up there. And I'll move it over in my... Where the hell did I put the other one? Did I put it in there? Oh, that's Bitcoin. It looks the same, guys. We might be headed up to about 10,850 area. Mr. Magic said, come on, guys, hit the effing like button. Take 2 seconds out and hit the like button. Nick Swats, is Litecoin a waste of money compared to BTC? It all depends, man. Do you believe in Litecoin? I know I do. Right brain, I'm always bullish. It sucks. Jeffrey Samu, do you work and manage the whole channel alone, or is there a team that help you, like one-man army? Just curious. I do it all on my own. That's it. It's me. Crypto Savvy channel is just me. For those of you that don't know, my name is Craig. I don't hide behind the name. The only reason I made the name Crypto Savvy was to put crypto in the name for search. You know, that was really about it. And the reason I have 1 V instead of 2, somebody else had 2 V's. So, you guys know how I feel about, scammers that charge for their shit courses. I don't want to say shit courses, but they're basic courses that they're way overcharging for. When you can find all that information free. I did. If you can't take time out to find it free, you're probably not going to take the time out to learn how to trade. But anyways, one of the first signs, guys, if they're not showing their face, there's a freaking reason, man. They don't want people to know who they are. SB said, I'm wearing my Bitcoin shirt. Me too. Bam. 900K long, baby. Tony Bitcoin. Orleans, hey, you're talking about the Don Carbonaccio. I'm talking about a lot of them guys. Is your name Craig Wright? Nope. I sure the hell wouldn't be showing my face if I was Craig Wright and say and done the shit he does. Chatting with Crypto Craig has a nice ring to it. I think there is a Crypto Craig out there, honestly. Nick Swaz, you and Crown are the realest, Savvy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. What's up, 16K? Here we go. I don't know if we'll do that now, but eventually I think we're headed there in the near future, man. I don't see why all the bearishness, honestly. Just don't see it. Gold looking like gold's at 1532.9. So give I want to hear. Hey, what's up, Craig D? Cool name. What's your guys' thoughts? How many in here think that? I guess I don't want to say think that, but believe that the gold to Bitcoin comparison could play out. Hit number 1 if you do, number 2 if you don't. Just curious. I know some people don't, no big deal. I do, and I'm just curious to see who does and who doesn't. Steve Hubbs 1.5, the Hog 1.5. Damn, a lot of people liking it. All right, now I want to see your calls for the end of the year. Yes, Ryan Klingenmeyer. My wife does accept Bitcoin for the shirts. It'll all be on the webpage. $20K, $24K, $450 Litecoin, $60K, Tony Bitcoin says, 31, 45, 32. I don't see no crazy. Oh, there's a crazy one. Gunzy said 7.2. Sparky said 46K or close to it. 70K. Circle Boy said 4K, so 4K. He's switching it up a little bit. Now he's saying that it could go either way, that he's just thinking it might go down. 1 trillion. I like that. 2-ton man tuna fish can. Francis said 32K's reasonable. Bobby Crypto said $800 LTC. Scotty says 100K. Are you talking about? I'm talking about before this year, or before the end of this year. What's the market cap at 46K? Shit, I don't know. Anybody got a calculator? Do the math real quick. James Allen says, going back in history usually comes down, touches 21 DMA on a weekly. Looking at it from the basic view, which I like. We had not run down to it yet. Currently about 8,400. I'd like to see it touch. It's possible. Dookie. Mad respect, brother. I love your channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I appreciate it. What's Litecoin doing? Will this be a fake out? I doubt it. The EMAs are looking good on the 1 hour. Looking like the 8 and the 13 are about to cross. Look like in the 4 hour. 4 hour, not so good. Going to the 1 hour Bitcoin, see how that's looking. Ooh, that was a... Oh no, never mind. I thought that was a candle there. That's my measured move. Need to change the color of that. Scared me for a minute. There we go. Looks like the 55 EMA turned into support on the 1 hour. Not that I day trade and really care about what happens in a small time frame, but it's still fun to watch, I guess. John said, honestly, 46K is not the hard part. It's breaking Bitcoin's all-time high that's going to be difficult. I don't think it will be. I do not think it will be. I think it'll be a FOMO phrase. Just like, you know, if you remember back here, people thought 6,000 was going to be so freaking hard to break. And look, there was like zero resistance there. None. In order to get 46,000 Bitcoin, we would need to get higher market cap, obviously. So do you think the recession benefits this as more money will be pumped into the market? I do. I think that could be the factor that plays a big part in it. If I'm correct on that. You know, if gold, if this is showing that gold's breaking this resistance here, getting up here, we get support on it. I do believe that's signs of the recessions here, man. And again, that's just my theory and my opinion. I'm not, you know, saying it's set in stone and that's what it is. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. That's what I do. Dean, Savvy, you're doing a stellar job. Appreciate the daily vids. I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, as soon as we get close, I think we'll cut through it like hot butter. I believe so too. Just don't make any McAfee bets or McAfee bets about 46,000 this year. 100K at the end of 2020. It's definitely possible, Ryan. Maybe even higher. Who knows, man? It's gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, and I was talking to some people today. They said, you know, what happens after 46? I believe it's probably gonna do the same thing as gold did. Once it passes where gold's at, well, then it's no man's land. We'll have to see, but you know, we could go all the way up to, you know, the 46K, could correct all the way back down to 20, 24, 30, somewhere in there, and then continue up. You know, but there's not enough data right now, for one thing. And once we pass this, it's just open air. Ion Wu Lee, where's your blue Adidas hat? In the bedroom. Francis, Savvy, the best channel. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Tony Bitcoin said 100K party in 2020, the roaring 20s. Yep, I would love. I don't like to give time frames, but it'll be interesting to see when we come up and test this top line here, and I do believe break it. Obviously, there's no guarantees, but that is my bias. You guys know my targets from there. 16, 18, 3. If you remember, I used to have a 13 target down here. I took that away because I was watching this. I was looking at this as Adam and Eve, but right here, Adam and Eve. But that was invalidated, obviously, with this big move. Once we break 14K, 20K is easy. I believe so, man. Jeffrey Samu said, Crypto Savvy headed to 10,000 subs and Bitcoin 10,000 support. Eric 4.0 1388. Yeah, I don't have a target in that range right now. Obviously we're gonna be getting resistance in there, but at 100K, wonder how long it would take to sell target to fill on the order book. That will be interesting. John Bronson, dude, the word that suits you is authentic. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to put on a show. I'm not trying to, you know, be someone I'm not on the channel like most some people, you know, some people just, I don't know, some people have different views of what they want their YouTube channel to be, I guess. Mine is just me. I just want to, you know, be normal. Bobby Crypto, some say gold will steal Bitcoin thunder in a recession. I disagree with that. Bitcoin's so much better than gold. Yeah, I've been hearing people say that too. But I don't think so either. I think Bitcoin will do great in a recession. I could be, you know, proven wrong, but in my opinion, I think Bitcoin will do great in a recession. Ray V said, "Moon the likes, guys." The Umpire's Post, first time live. Watched a few of your recent videos. Like you, keeping it real and genuine style. Best of luck with your channel and much success. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I never really expected the channel to grow that big. You know, I started it in December. Just started making some videos. I belong to a group on Facebook, and I started posting them on there. I was trying to tell everybody that they would be pissed at themselves if they didn't buy, and it was right around, you know, the very bottom. And so I started making videos while I thought that was the bottom, and that's, you know, kind of how it started. And then I just kept going from there. AAA, I think some people like Carl from the Moon and K-Dub and Data Dash are all good YouTubers. Note, they all show their face. Yeah, as long as they're not selling bullshit, man, I'm cool with them. I don't think Carl sells shit. You know, I know K-Dub doesn't sell any shit courses, none of that shit. Data Dash, I don't know much about Data Dash. Dean H, Savvy, how you think Litecoin will act when Bitcoin hits around the 20K area, parabolic move? I do believe Litecoin will follow suit, man. Crypto Savvy with Ivan Tech coming soon. I just got an email from Ivan Tech. They were asking me to promote some course that they sell. You'd be surprised the emails I get and the people I talk to. It's crazy. And the things you hear, and it's nuts. Brian Johnson, Savvy, love your channel. Thanks for what you do. I admit I miss the old intro music just a little. I might bring it back every once in a while. I said I was gonna, but it's kind of cheesy now that I look at it. As on vloggers start to promote shit, I do get suspicious. I mean, don't get me wrong. You gotta be able to make some kind of money off the YouTube, or else, you know, it takes a lot of time to do a channel. I do understand that you got to make some kind, but that's why I do the affiliate links and stuff. I have, you know, the Ledger link, the Brave browser link, but I only have links of stuff that I trust, and I don't shill shit. I could be shilling so many coins, they will pay you to shill their shit and just mention it and do a little 10-second skit about it. I'm talking, you know, offers from, you know, a couple $100 to a few $1,000s each that they will pay you to shill, and I'm not doing that shit because I don't believe in that shit. The Hog, how'd the meeting with the big dogs go? You said you were going to get some top secret info. I didn't say I was going to get some top secret info. I said I was learning a hell of a lot with about some crazy shit. I say what I can. Your intro music is a little loud, needs to be leveled out a bit. Still love your channel, keep it up. Yeah, I've heard that, and I keep meaning to change it, and I always forget. Anti-shill shirts coming soon. I can do that. Illuminati meeting. Nah, it's not that big. 0 is the bottom. Super extreme. What kind of field is Crypto Savvy in? I run a company and also own a company. I run one and own one. Own 2 actually. If you count my wife's, it's actually hers, but we started it and she kicked me out of it. David Ross, I'm fighting the urge to trade all of my Litecoin for Bitcoin. What is your reasoning for holding Litecoin? I hold Litecoin because I believe in Litecoin. I believe in the project. Litecoin is already usable. It already has a use case. It's not promising you crazy new shit, and you know, not like the other shit coins that are promising you new technology, new uses, new whatever. LTC can do exactly what it's meant to do already. I do believe that this is my opinion too, guys, but I do believe that this is the last year that the average man will be able to afford a whole Bitcoin in one swoop. James Allen, what is the project for Litecoin? I was under impression it was just Bitcoin with Lightning enabled, or Bitcoin, but Bitcoin will soon. Yeah, it's just a faster, easier. There's more of them. There's 4 times more of them. It's basically a clone of Bitcoin, but it's like I said, there's going to be a store value, and I believe that's going to be Bitcoin. I don't think people are going to be using the Lightning Network and buying coffee with Bitcoin and shit. I don't see that happening. I see it being a store of value, and I see Litecoin being the actual spending money. And I'm not saying there's not going to be other alts that have a use case, but there's not going to be many that actually have a use case. And the you know, the alt market may stick around for a while. I believe when the SEC gets involved, a lot of them will disappear, but it'll still be, you know, basically fun tokens to trade. I think Charlie Lee said that before, but basically that's what it is, man. Yeah, the average person is negative net worth. Prediction or daily close tonight? That's what I was looking at. I am looking at. There was my prediction I had that, or there was my target I had this morning, right around the 10.6. But I have raised that. I do believe we're headed up towards the 10,852 level, which would line up nicely with this. That just happens to line up, guys. Pretty damn good. Let me make that white so you can see it. And I just drew that after, you know, making the target for looking at this as an inverse head and shoulders. That's the neckline. The break measured move is the depth of the head up to here. So yeah, 10,852. That is my call for where I believe this is headed right now. And that doesn't mean it stops there. I mean, it'll obviously stop and get some resistance, but it doesn't mean we don't go any higher. Also doesn't mean that we don't get rejection there. That's my call for this move. Do your own due diligence. Don't trade on my calls. I am just teaching you guys how I do it, showing you how I do it. Not even really trying to teach you, just show you what I'm doing. Anyone see the flash tether drop to 10,240. Did you get one of those IRS letters? No. Not unless my wife got it and didn't tell me. I did not see one. But I do pay my taxes. I have a CPA, and they do all my trade taxes and all that crap. I don't know how to do it. I'd pay someone to do it. EDB, if it goes below 62, that's not good, and we expect lower prices. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, let's see what happens here. I think this will get pretty damn interesting. You know, if we popped through this, let me draw another trend line in here. Let's try to find a trend line. That. Yeah, I don't like it. I was going to try to get a target off of this, but we'll see what forms up here. We may end up forming a bull flag right here on this trend line. You know, we could get, if we don't, like I said, we could get rejection here, come back down. We could come up here and just, you know, build some type of bull flag, go up from there, erase this whole move, this whole drop here. But time will tell. I will try to keep you updated in the morning too. So Harry Savvy just joined. Think we'll make 10,600 tonight. I just got done telling him, but I'll go through it for you real quick, Harry. Looking at this as an inverse head and shoulder, this being the neckline, the measured move of it being actually, there's the measured move, and then to where we broke out, it's actually going to be a little bit higher. So yeah, I'm looking at about 10,000, or yeah, 10,860 if this is valid. If not, I'm still looking at that 10.6. That was my target from this morning when I made my video. I had left it there. So yeah, let's see what happens. Any other altcoin projects that fascinate you in the long run? No, not really. And I really don't look into them, to be fair. I don't trust them. I've explained my thoughts here. James Watson, what's your favorite band? I like Eminem, and Metallica used to be my favorite band for a long time, and Pantera. Those would probably be my favorites. Justin H, I had a buy order in at 94.91 that got filled while I was sleeping last night. Rock on, dude. Nice one. But you're a happy camper. No problem, Harry. About the 46K, sure, but I think 10K isn't unreasonable. You mean for the end of the year? Mike Kinney, thanks for your vids. You're very consistent. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bobby Crypto, ACDC. Yeah, I like ACDC. Dean H, right. Cheers, Savvy. I'm going to go now. Go long BTC on 200 times leverage. Ouch. Take it easy, Dean. You should play some Metallica for this nice bull run that's going through on your intros. You can't play unless you get permission from them. That's why a lot of people don't play, you know, a lot of popular music and stuff. You can actually get your channel shut down for copyrights. YouTube is extremely strict on that stuff. There's been people that have been on, you know, in their car and a song playing, and they got their channel shut off because that song was playing. Yeah, guys, none of this is financial advice. This is my opinion and my view. That's it. Definitely do your own due diligence. if you're gonna trade, you shouldn't be blindly trading off of anybody's calls. I don't care who they are. I mean, that's ridiculous. Explain risks of leverage real quick. The quickest analogy that I could think of is it's like leverage works like, okay, say if Bitcoin's 10,000, you want to play with a whole Bitcoin. You can put 1,000 in, go 10 times leverage. But if it drops 10%, you know, your ass out. That's why you use stop losses, guys. If you're going to be trading, definitely learn to use stop losses. And learn to manage your risk to reward. If there's a, you know, not a big move coming and could go down, and people are, you know, placing their orders with shitty risk to, or shitty reward to a high risk, I mean, that's ridiculous. I you know, you got to learn all that stuff. Jim Jordan says 2K, here we come. Alrighty then. What's a stop loss? All right, real quick, what a stop loss is. Say, for instance, if I wanted to play this breakout, once it broke, I had a buy in here. I would have put a stop loss that automatically sells for me if it drops below. And, you know, I'm not going to be able to, it'll take a whole, you know, hour to explain it. But if you bought in up here, you'd want to put your stop losses lower, but you want to put your stop losses under a support. That way you don't get liquidated. You get liquidated. If you're playing leverage, you can get liquidated and lose everything. Looks like we might be going now. Going where? Litecoin looks kind of like that too in the hourly. Kind of looks like a... My move... If Litecoin does go up from here, problem is I don't know where to put this trend line, but 83.53 is my target for that. If this is valid, this head and shoulders or inverted head and shoulders. See, it could go, you know, it could even go higher. It could go up here. So hard to judge this. Where to put the lines here. Do that real quick and see if it lines up with that 200 EMA on the hourly. Put it up here. Yeah, that might be more like it. Let's look at that. Right around 84.17. You can see there's all kinds of trade action in here. So yeah, let's do that. See what happens. We go up, those are my calls. That's my Bitcoin, that's my Litecoin. See what happens. Where's gold at? I like keeping an eye on gold lately. 1532.8. Nice. Change the color of these. So how many of you are actually doing your own charting, or, you know, are most of you holders? Foggy resisting right now, dump incoming. I don't think so. Looking pretty good. The EMAs look like they're holding the support on the hourly on Litecoin. How's it look on the 4 hour? 4 hour doesn't look too shabby either. And Bitcoin getting support on the 1 hour and the 55 EMA. 4 hour are, we're on top of, whoops. What did I do there? Damn it. We broke on top of the 13 EMA in the 4 hour on Bitcoin. That's nice. How's it look on the daily? Daily, we're still getting resistance at the 55. I'd like to see a close above that. Yeah, see a close above the 10.5 range, I'd say. Be nice. We may go much higher. We'll see. Don't forget to hit the likes, guys. How do you at people on live stream? What do you mean? Yeah, for whoever was asking about the stop loss and stuff, definitely join the Discord group. It's totally free. There's an awesome group of people in there, and there's a lot of time. You know, people will take time to explain stuff to you. If you have any questions and you want to learn stuff, it's by far the best crypto community there is. We don't let, you know, people. We don't put up with bullshit in there. It's awesome. If you got questions about that stuff, definitely join the Discord. It's free, man. Check it out. If you don't like it, you know, no harm done. Inverse head and shoulder formation on daily RSI. No, I talked about that earlier, Crypto Turk. That's where I had the 13,000 target. That's why I took that target down. But no, that is not in play anymore. If you look, it wasn't on the daily. I was watching that on the 4-hour. Yeah, I was watching it right here. But no, once we broke down past that neckline again, that's invalidated. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that all upward movement is over, obviously. We're still actually looking pretty good. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out, man. Rafa asks, why don't you check lower time frame, like 1 to 10 minutes? Because I think it's just a bunch of noise. That's, you know, if you're day trading, I guess use that stuff. I don't care about the little move. You know, if you pay attention, let's, you know, look at the hourly. There's 24 of these. So it looks like all this action going on. But when you look at the daily, there wasn't that much action. I mean, it's not. That stuff just makes it look scary. I'm in queue. Hey, Savvy, answer. What do you think about the next target for Bitcoin? What do you mean? I give you all my targets. I don't understand what you're asking. I've given you all my targets. We break the top of this bull flag. These are my targets. We break this white trend line. This is my target. If that breaks, which I don't think it will, it could get real ugly. Crypto chart is pretty easy to read compared to Forex. Yeah, it is. They actually have 1 second charts now on TradingView. $94 may be possible. Yeah, it could come back down here. Like I said, the big play is the break of this top of this bull flag or the break of the bottom of this trend line right here. That would be, you know, if you wanted to do a long trade. I don't mean going along, I mean a long swing trade, either short or long. It would be the top or bottom of this bull flag. Yeah, and let's look at the RSI, but you mentioned that. I drew this line down here this morning. It obeyed that pretty well. Look at the 4-hour. Let me get that line out of here. It wasn't supposed to be here. But yeah, we had this downward channel that we broke out of. So it does look like, you know, this could come back down, test the top of this channel and move up. But a measured move, you can do the same thing. You can measure the moves in the RSI also. I mean, it won't tell you the price, but you know, if you get back up to this range, I'll make a line up there for us to watch tomorrow morning when I do an update. If I remember, we'll see if that held. Just leave it there. That's the measured move of that. So see what happens. See if we get back up to this area within the next day or two. Even hubs, 40% of the 13,868 high is 83.20. Rarely does Bitcoin have a move more than 40% correction in a bull market. Alright guys, I think I heard my wife just walk in the door, so I am gonna go, and I will see you in the morning when I do the daily update. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the morning. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, and check out the affiliate links, guys. Thanks a lot, man. Have a great night, guys.